Welcome to Wellness Wednesdays. This is Dominique with the Healing Tree, holistic care for the body and mind. And this one's about stress. It's killing you. Straight up, honest, just letting you know it is killing you. Everybody's heard this, everybody knows this, and everybody's just, stress is stress. Do you realize what stress does to you? It basically is eating your insides. You are killing every organ that you have. You are killing your brain cells. You are killing your body. How? Because your body is always imbalanced. And everything that I talk about and everything that I do, it's all about balance. And the reason why is because if your body is not balanced, it's not going to heal. It's not going to get better. It is one of those things where you need to put yourself out of your own body for a moment, out of your own head, and realize what you're doing to us. It has risen so much, especially in the last 20 years, with stress, with our jobs, with our families, of making money, of having to pay bills, of the drama that's out there. You're so worried about every Tom, Dick, and Harry and Harriet about, what they're doing and what they're going to do to you. It's the things that we watch TV. We're so gung-ho about watching other people's drama that it raises the bad levels in our body. Everybody's heard of the fight or flight theory. It's not a theory, it's an actual real thing. It's one of those things where your body is always prepared of either it's going to fight or it's going to run and take off. You need to stop that. There are so many different ways that you can do that, but there's so many things that you don't think about. It affects your brain cells. Constantly having to have that adrenaline that's pumping through you does do something up there where you're having a hard time remembering. You're having a hard time of going into your room. You're like, what the hell did I come in here for? Walk back out. Now, everybody has as you grow older, we have those memory lapses. That is normal, but it's starting to eat at our brain more and more. So you have to think about, how does stress really affect the Alzheimer's patients, dementia patients, Parkinson's? I mean, anything that goes under the dementia umbrella. It's one of those things where you have to stop and realize, okay, cancer. I've had a big video on cancer. Do you realize that stress is a huge part of cancer? Because again, your body's imbalanced, so it's not going to be healthy and it can't fight off things. You're not eating what you're supposed to be doing, so your body's stressed out from not being healthy. Your job is killing you, and that's a whole nother ball game right there, because of the fact of everybody's like, yeah, easier said than done to leave your job. Well, it's either leave your job or let it kill you. What do you want to do? Commit suicide by job? Simple as that. Yes, it's very difficult when you have bills. I've been there. I've been on WIC. I've been on food stamps. I've been, down to the bottom where you're opening up the refrigerator and you're like, I don't have anything to feed my kids. Been there, done that. It is one of those things you really need to stop and think. If you get rid of the stress, how much is that going to improve your life? You can do little things. Stress affects your relationship. You sit there and you're always stressed out, and then your partner, you're always fussing at them, so your partner leaves, so that makes you even more stressed, so you have divorce. I mean, it's a vicious cycle. You have to be the one to put your foot down and say, okay, I need to do something. What are the things that you can do? Meditation. And meditation, all it is just sitting in a chair. All you got to do is just sit in a chair. Close your eyes for a minute. Try to make the world go away. Think about things other than your job. Think about things that's going on. Your husband or your wife cheating on you, or you have a bill that you need to pay, or you haven't, done your mortgage in 5 or 6 months. That your car it needs new tires because they're bald, or your boss is a real butthead and you get no recognition and you have nothing to show for it. Your kid has cancer, your kid needs braces, and where you're going to get the money from. We've all been there. We've all done that. We all have stress in our lives. How you handle it is how it affects your body. Again, like I was saying before I got sidetracked, meditation, the biggest, easiest form. finding a hobby, believe it or not. When you go out and you have something that you really, really enjoy doing, the whole world melts away. It makes your life a little bit easier, to handle, to make you think with a clear head. The old saying is, you back away from this situation so you can think better. That's what you need to do. Back up, regroup, and then you can come back and find the solution. Another thing that you can do, exercise. Everybody's like, yeah, okay. There are some people that is a form of meditation. Exercising is what they absolutely love to do. You have Tai Chi, massage. Hello, I can help you with that. Massage is a very, very good way of taking your moment away from reality. Not watching so much TV, not watching the news. We all know how that's going now. Little things. There's so many, and I can give you more ideas. I'm just kind of winging it right here, like I have done in my last few videos. I've been speaking from the heart, and stress is one of the reason why I started this business, because that's my tagline: holistic care for the body and mind. You don't realize how much it affects you, how much it eats at you, how much it kills you. I mean, you're literally committing a very slow suicide with stress. There are so many things that you can do, little things, changing your outlook, changing what you listen to on the drive. That's stressful. Whew. I had an hour's drive because I live in a very populated area. I'm in South Carolina, so I was driving through downtown Charleston, and it has quadrupled in the amount of people and traffic in the last, I would say, 10 years. I've lived here off and on my whole life, and I have never seen this much traffic. It has been a nightmare. A 30-minute ride usually takes you about an hour and 10 minutes, max. If there is one accident or somebody pulled off the side of the road trying to change a tire, then you can pretty much count on traffic's going to be 2 to 3 hours. So if I left my house at 7:15 every morning, I was not getting to my job until almost 9 o'clock. Ridiculous. You want to talk about stress? Every day I got to work, I was mad. And every night I came home, my husband stopped asking me how my day was, because he's like, I don't want to hear it anymore. It's the simple thing of when you're driving, change the music that you listen to. Listen to motivational, listen to relaxing, listen to meditation guiding. Yes, you can have that while you're driving, because it kind of helps relax your heart. That's another thing that can affect you. Yes, your body is imbalanced, but when you're sitting there, your heart's racing because you're constantly aggravated or you're upset and your blood pressure is up through the roof and everything. You give yourself high blood pressure, you can give yourself a heart attack. Your heart is constantly racing, so that's something that is, imbalanced. That is something that's unhealthy. You're giving yourself a slow death. And I'm not trying, I am. I'm not going to even say that. No, I am trying to scare you, because I want you to understand stress is killing us. Stress is one of the number one things that we don't think. It's the silent killer. It is something that you need to really get out of your system on a constant basis. Now, we're all going to have stress here and there. It's how you deal with it is what's going to make you get through it and not have to worry about constantly that fight or flight that's going through you all the time. You have to sit there and think about how you handle situations, how you react, how do you drive, how do you go home, and what do you do? Well, everybody's like, I got to go to soccer practice. I got to go to football practice. I have gymnastics. I have a daughter that goes here. I have a son that goes here. And I have this and I have that. Well, I have a doctor's appointment. Well, I got this big... Stop. One, are you overworking your kids and stressing them out? Are you doing it to yourself as well? Because you're so worried about making sure that they are so active. What about being a kid again? What about being a parent and having fun with your kids? What about sitting at the table and just helping them with their homework instead of having to run? Whatever happened to relaxation? Yes, relaxation. Not being lazy, relaxation. That is a form of meditation, believe it or not. It is one of those things where you really need to stop and smell the roses. It's not just a saying. That is something that is so vital to your survival, how you handle situations, and how your kids will learn to react and handle situations. You are the guide for anybody that's around you, not even if you don't have children. It's how you react to things. Stress is a killer. Now, granted, I'm a massage therapist, so I'm going to tell you to get a massage. A lot of people's like, well, I can't afford a massage, or I don't have time for a massage. Do you realize that a 15-minute massage does absolutely wonders? It drops everything by 50%. Did you know that? Well, if you did, are you doing it? Just saying. 10-minute massage, 15-minute massage. You can make time for that. If you can make time to walk out somewhere to smoke a cigarette, which you shouldn't be doing, or if you can go to the bathroom, or if you can do anything, you can make time for a 10 to 15-minute massage. All you got to do is just make the time for yourself. You've got to be the change. Are you going to regret it? Are you going to regret when you get older that you wasted all that time to do nothing? That you wasted all that time, that you're so stressed out, that you don't have the health? Lopez is one of the guys that I actually follow, and he had this huge speech that he just came off of the whim, just like I'm doing right now. And he mentioned something that I thought was absolutely mind-blowing to me. Is everybody works their butt off to have wealth, but by the time they gain that wealth, they don't have health. It's all about health, wealth, love, and happiness. And I'm telling you, that is one of the greatest speeches I've ever heard, and that really kind of woke me up, and I'm just was so enamored by him that I follow him on YouTube now. It is one of those things where it is. We are so worried about having money that we lose our health in the process. So how are you going to enjoy your money if you don't have your health? I mean, hello, you got to go around in the world of, in an incubator because you can't breathe? I mean, come on. It's one of those things where stop worrying about it. If you're going to have wealth, it's going to come. Do it slow. Do it patiently. Take time for your health. Take mental health as well. You need to understand that stress is killing us. It is a slow suicide. Are you killing yourself? Are you willing to see the change in yourself? So that's me. Have a wonderful day. If you have any comments, concerns, questions, or anything, text me, call me, leave messages, email me. I have all my information there for you to contact. Share this. Get it out there. We all need to help each other. We're in a world that is so crazy right now, and it has been for quite a while. We're so worried about creating drama and see the deterioration of other people instead of rising up and bringing other people up and wanting to see them succeed. Why are we so worried about seeing someone else being stepped on? We should grab their hand and say, you know what? You're in this journey with me as well. We need to learn to stand together and say, we are going to change. That's my opinion. And I hope that makes a difference in your life, because I want to be the change that I want to see in your world. So this is Dominique at the Healing Tree, and hope you have an honest day, a wonderful day. And like I said, if you have anything, get a hold of me. Have an awesome day.